Welcome back. Now we're going to set up a Google Doc for this student. So I'm here and I've made the folder. So now I'm going to go and open up the folder and I'm going to press new and I'm going to create a new Google Doc. And so I'm going to show you how to do this from scratch. And of course, we've created a copy that you can grab. So in this training, there'll be a link in the video underneath of this video that you can just boom make a copy and it'll kind of add some of this information in there for you. So what I'm going to type it in. So I'm going to start with the start. Brambleton Middle School is where we're at. And I'm just going to do just some labels here, special education departments. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the student name. So this is called test student. Of course, you can put the full name here. The grade. So this is sixth grader. And the case manager. This is where you put your name here. So I'm going to put my last name there. And I'm going to do a couple spaces. So we just have some general information here. And now I want to create a table to add the goals to it. So this student has 3 goals. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Insert and then Table. And he has 3 goals. So I'm going to do 3 rows. And then I'm going to add 3 columns. And you're going to see how this is going to work here in a second. So right now I'm going to list out, I have goal 1. And I have goal 2. And I have goal 3. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the language from the IEP and I'm going to add it into the second column here. So my first goal is going to be a math goal. So I'm going to go and copy it from one document. I'm going to paste it over. Boom. So I've added my first goal in here. It says by October 2021, test student will solve whole numbers and decimal multi-set problems. And you can go ahead and see the rest. So I have a second goal here. Let me add goal number 2. So I'm just kind of copying it over from one place and I'm going to paste it over into here. And so I'm doing a lot of copying and pasting right now to set up all 3 goals. And this third goal is a learning lab goal. And so I have my 3 goals already set up. And so just like I said first, the first one is a math goal. So underneath the goal 1, I'm going to type the word math. Goal 2 here is a work completion, so I'm just going to put skills. And goal number 3 is learning lab. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to add a color code to it. And so what I've done is I've actually figured out a color code for this because we want to make it consistent across the entire school. So I've cut and pasted my color code in. So math is going to be blue, English is going to be red, skills are going to be yellow, and learning lab is going to be green. So I have goal number 1 is math. So what I'm going to do is I can highlight both of these cells. I just click, hold, and drag across. And I got to find my little paint bucket. And if I don't see it, it's probably hanging out with this 3 dots and more. And there it is, my paint bucket. And we're going to use blue. So we're going to use a color blue here. And I'll use, let's use light blue number 2 for that. That looks nice. For skills is going to be yellow. So let's find that paint bucket again. And let's do the light yellow number 2. And learning lab is going to be green. So we're going to find that light green color number 2. And we're going to highlight that green. And the reason why we're doing this is over time, we're going to help out our general education teachers by finding the goals they need quickly. So even though it says math, if everybody knows that math is blue, it's easier to spot a color than to find words in the midst of a lot of words there. So it's just something that's going to help tracking. It's going to help efficiency for the gen ed teachers to find what they need to be able to submit either the data or artifacts in an efficient way. So that's it. We've set up a very simple Google Doc. We're going to add some more to this here in a little bit, but for this video, we are all set. In our next video, what we're going to do is we're going to set up a Google Sheet that is going to collect all of the data from the Google Forms we set up.